fellas. We're doing a really serious, very formal interview about the Senior Bowl here. We just got through day 2, practice 1. Who's your favorites? Connor, let's start with you. For folks that don't know you, Connor, PFF, tell us about yourself.
All right. Well, I work both PFF and NBC. Been to the Senior Bowl somehow like 9 times. Said Jaden Higgins, wide receiver from Iowa State, jumped out today. Physical, played inside and outside for them. Really good mover after the catch. Almost 6'4", 212 pounds. Really like what I've seen from him tracking the ball. I mean, this is a wide receiver class that's a little bit of a drop-off from the last couple of years. I think he's potentially a top 5 wide receiver in this group.
All right, Sam. How about you?
Well, the important thing at the Senior Bowl is to call the players strictly by their school, not by don't acknowledge their existence as personalities. So
Okay.
North Dakota State on the offensive line, been phenomenal, working at all the interior spots. He looks really good. And then little Oregon wide receiver. You know, people might know him. He's been fantastic. I mean, obviously small, undersized, but that dude can get open and separate.
So they talk about the one guy in North Dakota, Gray Zabel and Tez Johnson, I assume.
Yeah.
All right, Steve Palazzo.
The trouble with
Palazzolo,
that
excuse me.
Yes. The trouble with that strategy is there's Iowa State receiver number 1, Iowa State receiver number 2. I like Higgins as well. Jalen Knoll, the Iowa State receiver number 2, fast. And breaks down pretty well, decelerates pretty well for his speed. I like him. And Mike Green had the most amazing bull rush of all time, Marshall. So got to shout out Mike Green, showing what he can do as a pass rusher.
Yeah, that was a rough rep for Josh Connerly. What did you think about Josh Connerly moving from left to right on the tackle spot?
I think that's the thing. It's a tough day because all the left tackles are switching. Everybody's switching sides on day 2, so there was some ugly reps for all the guys that were switching sides. So take it with a grain of salt. But Mike Green showed what he could do.
All right, so that was practice today. Overall, even from yesterday, talking about the American team, yeah. Any guys? Obviously, the defensive line group is stacked over there. Anyone stand out to you guys?
Who's on the American team? Cam Jackson.
Cam Jackson?
Pretty good. So you got Deion Walker there. They're both the same size. I thought Walker, his best rep came against a coach. So, and then Willie Lampkin sitting there at 5'11", 270, locking up a guy that's 80 pounds heavier than him. I thought that was pretty impressive.
Connor, how about you?
TJ Sanders, South Carolina defensive lineman, ran through a couple people. Really good power, really good size. He'd be up there for me.
All right, finish us off here, Mr. Monson.
That's Jalen Warren's team, right?
Yeah.
That guy
State.
absolutely stands out at wide receiver. Yeah, Utah State looks fantastic.
All right, appreciate it, fellas. Have a good one.